During a press briefing yesterday, IMF Mission Chief for Sri Lanka, Evan Papayogu, urged Sri Lanka to implement cost recovery electricity pricing as soon as possible to minimize fiscal risks.
The continuous structural benchmark on electricity cost recovery pricing is still not met. IMF has proposed the introduction of prior actions relating to restoring electricity cost recovery pricing and ensuring proper function of the automatic electricity price adjustment mechanism, the BSTA. Once it is resolved, it will help fiscal sustainability, and down the road, this will allow for more stability, for more investment.
Against this backdrop, the opposition claimed that the government would have to raise electricity tariffs following the local government elections.
අපිට කිව්වා IMF එකත් එක්ක සාකච්ඡා කරලා ඊළඟ වාරිකය දැන් ලැබෙනවායි කියලා. ඩොලර් මිලියන 344. දැන් IMF එකෙන් කියලා තියෙනවා ඒක දෙන්න නම් ලයිට් බිල වැඩි කරන්න ඕනේ කියලා.
February 9 වෙනිදා
The blackout on February 9 was used as an excuse to curtail solar and wind power, and the CB operated on coal and diesel. The CB incurred a 20 billion rupee loss between the 20th of January and the 20th of April. This burden is about to be passed on to the people. The president promised to reduce electricity tariffs by a third. However, we have been informed that electricity tariffs will be increased by a third after the 6th of May.
Meanwhile, the Electricity Users Association urged government to reveal its stance on electricity tariffs.
පනතට අනුව අවම පිරිවැයට තමයි මේ විදුලි බිල සකස් කරන්නේ.
The IMF has said that electricity tariffs be adjusted in a manner which generates a profit for the government. However, tariffs cannot be adjusted in such a manner as the Electricity Act stipulates that the tariffs be based on the minimum cost of production. Legally, electricity tariffs can only be revised again in August. Tariffs cannot be revised based on the IMF's wishes. We challenged the Energy Minister and the President to declare at Goldface Green on the 1st of May whether or not electricity tariffs would be increased. If not, we will take severe action.
The matter was addressed during a government media conference today.
Electricity tariffs should be calculated with a view to recovering cost. That is the structural benchmark. We have agreed to that. Tariffs should be adjusted on a quarterly basis. Since an agreement could not be reached based on the presently available data, we requested time from the IMF so that by July in the next quarter we can proceed properly while resolving issues that might have arisen due to inaccurate assumptions. The IMF agreed to this request. In the report, which is meant by the phrase cost recovery pricing benchmark has not been met, is the fact that a tariff adjustment was not made in April. It does not mean that costs are not being recovered. Another part of the agreement stipulates that prices must be automatically adjusted if any debt is incurred. That is being done if cash flow reduces by over 15 billion rupees during 2 consecutive weeks due to the purchase, a 10% tariff hike is triggered. The issue here is that this tariff adjustment is yet to be made. However, when the CB and the Public Utilities Commission made the relevant calculations, it was revealed that an adjustment is not needed after all.
Relating to the tariff adjustments for electricity pricing, everyone recognize Public Utility Commission's position as an independent regulator for them to make the right decision by considering the cost recovery approach and various other aspects within the mandate that they are required to looking at. The approach and the way forward was very clear in terms of the regular submission of data from the CEB side to the Public Utility Commission for them to make the right call at the right time on an independent manner. We were able to explain very clearly it's not the intervention of the government, but it is the decision of the Independent Utility Commission.